Who said we're late? Our Dave. Who said we're late? Who in the comments said we're late?
Who said we're late?
Robo Kitty won.
We're not the lion.
Robo Kitty. I'm not late. I'm never late.
We're never late. A wizard is never late.
You guys, I'm sorry. I was playing D&D, okay?
No.
You know that's a priority on this channel is the gameplay.
Exactly. Dave plays but for a couple of hours before. Do you play over Discord or do you play in real life or is Discord?
Play over Discord.
Play over Discord.
Yeah. Friends in Canada and US.
Yeah. I have very valuable drinking today. No, I'm not joking. No, just catch up. We always have a wee bit of a catch up before we start these things.
Yeah.
Because we do. Yeah.
We really we do a business catch up before we start, and because we love each other so much, we usually get carried away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll end up just talking for
we
about a half hour about
an
random
official
crap.
catch up as soon as we go live, and then the stories don't even happen until we're already like a half hour 45 off schedule, and we've just kind of grown accustomed to that being the norm.
The other thing is that I've started watching The Boys.
No spoilers in the chat, or you all get banned.
I'm not on season 2 because I only found out about it a few weeks ago. So I started watching it, and I want to get one of them in before bed. And
oh, so good.
Oh, I know.
Best series on right now. I love it.
I haven't had any time.
Oh, I haven't. Same here.
You'll love it, Dave, when you get into it. Trust me.
Why is the thumbnail me being a punk ass? Like,
it's Dave's back. We had to do something special because we didn't fall in the river.
Nobody complained on Discord whenever I put it up. Nobody.
I was just waiting. I'm
hilarious.
like, is Dave gonna see it?
I just didn't notice until like right then and there.
What?
Oh, that's so funny. That couldn't be more perfect.
Yeah, that is.
And now I'm in chat.
Yeah, what happened there, that was taken from something that's special, that it's about to be released next Saturday, which isn't the norm, and it is going to be a weekly series. I like that so much whenever it was being edited up. Shouts out to the editor of it, who is my son, and he did it left-handed, so he did, because he broke his wrist. So he's done that with his less dominant hand with a 40-minute video. So hopefully everybody appreciates that. He's actually, for the very first time on this channel, he will be credited at the end of the video. I know.
Go, Jake.
So yeah, the business chat. I am going to change up. I'm going to try and flirt with Brian here after, and need his hands with them. I'm going to change the description and the layout of things, like permanently mention our video sponsors in the description and things like that there. So I'm going to have to get that all nailed down and have the correct links for Discords and all that exciting stuff. So everybody who's here knows all the stuff anyway, so I don't know why I mention all that here, but it is what it is.
Hey, we just got to give back to the community, let them know where we're at and what we're doing.
And Brian, hopefully everybody, we need your fingers crossed for Brian's internet. He's having internet issues.
Yeah, 2 days now I've had internet issues. I'm like, oh, it won't happen today. Certainly won't happen today. And then it just dies like half an hour
Oh, guys,
before we
just
start.
wait. At 4 p.m. yesterday, my power went out for 10 hours.
Oh!
That could just happen again.
Please, no more.
If
I
both
have a mobile and it's fully charged.
if both of them leave me, that will be the end of the stream. I don't.
No, that's not true. We can get the dog in here. It'll be great.
No, John Joe, I would never leave you. Just need to borrow some sweats.
The dog, yes, my dog decided to jump.
Pray for my left eye, please.
Oh yes, Brian's got a crusty left eye. He needs his eye.
I can't see out of my damn left eye easy. It's blurry, so I'm gonna be reading like, what's that? I'm gonna like the old man.
Yes, I think we should test out Brian's eye. What do you reckon?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Which one we got for
What
me?
do you think, Dave? Get one with loads of words on it. So I've got an idea. Let me see here.
Don't. I have purposely avoided certain one. What the fuck?
There you go.
Whoa! Ah!
Don't make it that small.
I
am fully contact lensed.
Wait, hold on, wait.
I can't read it. It's in front of me.
I gotta. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can. I can see my best friend is an ancient copper dragon.
Let me fix it.
I can't read the
only
actual
messing.
name, but I could have gotten the
There
stuff.
we
though.
go.
It's a really bad
Old
eye
people
test.
style.
We got to be like old people, like, hey, you can't see what's happening.
I've always put my Reddit to 175%, and I've got a massive monitor. But
Hold on, let me see what mine's at. I'm real curious now.
what's
Mine's at 150.
what's yours at, Dave? Whenever you're on the old Reddit, what's your Zoom? And please tell me you use Chrome.
What, my karma?
No, your oh
No,
yeah, I know what's
your
high.
Zoom in.
You Zoom.
My Zoom is probably like 150. To be fair,
To be
be fair.
I'm using a TV as a computer monitor, an old 40 or 42-inch TV.
You're right. That's why you've got contacts.
My
'cause
Zoom is set to 175 on there.
yes. Brian,
My eyesight is
Above
really
100,
bad.
gang.
Brian,
You guys, without these contacts, I can't even see that far in front of me.
Oh, Jesus, your eyes,
in-
please.
Instead of going to the optician at Christmas, I went and got my eyes tested, found I needed glasses, and then went and bought myself a 34-inch ultra-wide screen instead. So instead my eyes get worse, and then I just buy a bigger monitor. So that's.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna fry your retinas at all, bro.
I've spent 20 years. sitting-
Nope. You are basically giving your eyes a loving, tender massage, as they say in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, it's more like a sun bath, so it is.
It's more like a moonbeam.
Where's it coming from, though, Dave? Where's it coming from? Where's your moonbeam coming from?
Where the hell do you think it's coming from? The glowing butthole of a cow person.
Oh, no.
Yay. Right, we're sidetracked again there. Go on, Brian. Go on.
And now that I can see it, the TJ Omega has given us a glorious story called My Best Friend is an Ancient Copper Dragon. Our party was heading to sabotage an enemy training camp. We were given an option in paths to the fort, with one being close to a red dragon, another being close to enemy troops, and a middle path with a lower chance of both. We opt in for the middle. While we walk, we find a green dragon scale. Now, worried about two chromatic dragons, we keep going and bump into an invisible wall. A wall that chuckles at us. A dispel later, and we find an ancient copper dragon messing with us. Since he doesn't seem aggressive, I ask for the dragon's name, something the DM didn't expect. He also didn't expect me to invite the dragon along to help us cause mischief for the enemy camp. For the first time in my D&D life, everyone leaned in to see what my dice rolled. Persuasion 19. The dragon's in, boys! The raid goes well. The dragon, Al-Samabad, disguised himself as a soldier and used a deck of illusion to distract everyone with the D&D version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, dragons, while we handled business. Explosive business that alerted the red dragon. Al ended up in a fight with it as we got out. Once we reported back, we got a few months in-game downtime to do whatever before the next chapter of the story. I returned to where we found Al to make sure he survived the fight. He did, and before I know it, he's sweeping me up onto his back, and the DM describes how we spent the next month on our own mischievous adventures, pranking people around the countryside. This included moving everything in a small village so everyone's belongings was one house over, so everyone now lived next door from their original house. Al returned for the climax of my character's personal story, where doppelgangers had infiltrated my hometown. I don't think anyone's had a more satisfying way of dealing with their own evil duplicate than having an ancient dragon drop from the sky and swat them into chunky salsa on a nat 20. He still hangs out with the party, dealing with the local Tricksters Guild, and accompanying us to the 9 hells. And things have been anything but boring since. I want Al. I like Al. I want a little pet dragon like that. That'd be fun. Oh, what?
I like
There's a
Al.
little
That's
pet
cool.
cat. Alert. We have now been invaded by a cat.
Okay, so it was the
Oh,
dog.
baby.
It was
what
the
a nice
dog.
cat.
It was the dog at the start before we were going live, and now the cat has decided to just climb through the window.
Everyone, the
away, cat.
cat will narrate the streams now from now on. We're all out of a job.
Yes.
Do a better
the
job.
cat has taken over the channel.
Do a better
Cat.
job than me.
The channel is now renamed Mr. Kata.
Mr. Kata.
She's
Mr.
she's
K-I-T-T-E-H.
gonna knock my mixer and everything here, trying to get out the window. You're going to see some dad bods here, so bear with me 1 second. Have I got my trousers on? I do. Have a button up?
Yeah, show us your corn titties. Show us your corn titties. Oh, there they are. It's all right. Mine are worse. I gained like 6 pounds last week because of Sturk.
And the dog, cat went back out the window. Damn it.
Cat, please.
Yeah. I got my hair cut, right? And I still have most of it, which is getting there because it's just getting old, folks. Getting old.
I have gray hair all over my chest and beard, so I mean, I feel you with that. I'm only 31. I'm getting there.
What you missed was Dave's arms. He came short-sleeved, very short-sleeved, tank-topped.
Oh, yeah. I was wearing a tank top because my power went out for 10 hours yesterday, and it's 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
And he literally lived in an oven for 2 days because California is painful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's.
Oh, roasty toasty.
I seem to be missing some of my links. Oh no!
We lost Scott's missing, guys. We need to find him. Someone bring the compass.
Yeah, I bookmarked them all, and yes, I bookmarked them all, and I think I've only got 3 here, so we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go digging a hair anyway.
I'll say I got some, but
that's not
you're gonna
the right
have
one. You didn't pick this one here, did you?
You're gonna have. I don't know which one's it called.
I can read it. That's a hell of a long story.
The ablest thing I've done to a player.
No,
have I read this one? No,
yes.
I haven't read this one.
No, I think.
There's a lot of confusion.
Oh,
here.
right, okay. Oh, the ball just came back.
Hey, Rip Daddy saves the day.
Chromage. I don't know what's going on there.
We're all professionals here.
Yeah,
This is quality content.
this is basically my life, so it is, and you can tell that I really put all the effort in. No, I this is more about. I find for me it's just more for catching up and chatting to people. That's really it. Like the stories are sort of a bit of a.
Stories are an excuse to do it.
Exactly, it's like 50% of it, but
Yeah,
where
we're
is
here to hang
everything?
out and show love.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, somehow I avoided a boss. That was the one I sent. I didn't send the other one.
I don't know what happened there with Chrome. You can't see it whenever I click on anything in Chrome. It doesn't appear on the. You see, I've got more bookmarks up here.
Because it's in a different window, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, technically it's the same window, but yeah. Meh. Go for it, Dave.
Your mom's window.
Yo, there's an awful lot of oh and ooh going on in the chat.
Yeah.
I know.
Just
I'm
wanted to
getting
say
kind of
that.
scared in the chat with that.
I like my trigger finger is like on the bank, and then I remember that I'm not even in Discord. So I guess I'm reading this one. Yes, boys?
Yes.
All right, can we scroll up to shout out this lovely user?
Yeah, of course we can.
All right. Posted by you / it's a one eye. It's a one eye. It's a one-y. It's a one-y. How my party and I somehow avoid a boss. How my campaign group avoided a boss fights. Be me, a fairy bard. Not me, a dragonborn. DM, Kiera, half-elf, wizard, and another half-elf, Meadow. The story started with us waking up and failing all our perception checks. We smell food and find a bread and croissant shop. The wizard kidnaps the baker, and he allows him to take as much as he wants. He takes most of the shop, and the rest of us buy it normally. We go to a town, gear up, and find a ghost town outside of town. We go there, steal some gems, fur coats, and a dapper cat, a cat with a monocle top hat and fur coat wrapped around it. And some kittens, probably also dapper, assuming. The ghosts are getting angry that we stole things. Meadow decides to rob the bank there. She gets 600 gold and a god trombone because the DM barely sleeps. While this is how my campaign group avoided a boss fights. Be me, a fairy bard, not me, a dragonborn. DM, did he just copy this? This is just copied.
Is it?
Yeah, this is the same as it was before. Which some of it, okay, hold on. There's more now. While this was happening, somebody like copied and pasted and then added to it and forgot to delete like the.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Nicely done. Same here, fairly reasonably. So she gets 600 gold and a god tramban because the DM barely sleeps. While this is happening, the Dragonborn is trying to rip off my wings in a closet, and we both get knocked out for 3 turns. Meadow plays the god trombone, which somehow defeats the boss and gets all the ghosts drunk. Because the Dragonborn and I were knocked out, we don't get experience on the next turn. Kiera gets cornered by 2 wolves and gives them a questionable pie that we somehow got. The wolves yeet themselves off the cliff next to her and die. Note, the ghosts had 320s in their stats. Sure, they did. Also, the same people were in another short campaign, and we saved the person who we threw was the queen. I believe they meant to write thought, but they wrote through. So who we threw was the queen, and Kiera tried to heal her, but she rolled a nat 1, and she slapped her for 1 damage, and she died. Great stuff.
Scott, can you refresh that story really quick? Just hit that sweet F5 on there. I saw that there was a comment on there that really needs to be read out loud. Help.
Rip Daddy, do you want to read that comment for us?
Help!
But you did. The start got me on that because you did. Your tone on it, the way you read it was brilliant, and then it all went to shit. Oh, I have a
What, the
special.
help part?
Well, that's the best comment ever. So
Oh, my freaking eye, man! It's blame the eye. My brain must have autocorrected and tried to say he didn't recopy that.
Oh, my brain hurts from that one, guys. I just
that's-
it lost me. Actually, it did. It lost me because you said it was copy, and then you were reading it, and I'm thinking I'm completely lost in the story because of the way it done.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, posting stories to the subreddit and to wherever else you share your stories. If you want us to have a great time reading your story, take a look at that and do the opposite.
Yeah,
That's not
do
nice.
Don't do
exact
anything that
opposite.
you saw there. Except for the green text. I like the green text format. But
Yeah, I like
green text format's really
that was
nice.
the best part of the story, and that was the first line.
Yeah.
And so I'm disappointed.
The next one I sent you was something called "My First Time DMing," but that could be a little bit wacky. I don't know. Let's see how my.
There was we have a special story here that was sent in. I need to find it. It wasn't me who done the search. It wasn't me who done the search this week. We'll blame Bran for that this week.
I didn't do it.
It's from a gentleman called Nolan. I got a message last week saying he put a story up for the first time. You may remember Nolan from last week. He was Dave's replacement. He done a fantastic job. Did you watch last week's stream?
Probably did better than me. I couldn't. I was out in the States.
He was a very, very happy boy.
Tell everybody about your holiday very quickly before we do this one.
Oh, sure. Me and my buddies went out to a cabin in the woods, 8,500 feet up a mountain, and it was on like this artificial lake, like a man-made lake at 8,500 feet. What the fuck? But anyways, it was really cool. I went canoeing pretty much every day. Tried to do some fishing. Drank a lot. A lot of jazz cabbage got smoked. A lot of jazz cabbage. Yeah, we ate 5 pounds of bacon between 3 men.
That's
so
nothing.
about a kilogram of bacon each.
It's nothing.
That's an American weekend right there.
That is an American weekend. Yeah, we grilled everything on fucking charcoal.
Oh,
Sorry, Hank.
whoa! God damn it, you
Whoa.
goddamn propane! What's the matter with you?
It's dangerous when you've got 3 boys smoking the old cabbage, the jazz cabbage. You know what
It's
the
not
propane.
that dangerous. But we had a drone. We had a photographer. One of the boys had a drone, and he's a photographer. So we got tons of cool, awesome pictures and drone shots of me canoeing coming. So that's gonna be fun.
I have to share a few.
Yeah,
Most exciting
sure.
thing I've done this week was I went vegan or vegetarian for 1 whole day. So I did.
Wow,
I
how'd
ate
you
more
do
than
that?
enough meat to make up for it. You're fine.
Yeah, I know we balanced out the world. My son decided he came home saying, "I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to be vegan," and I explained
Aw.
about the whole cheese thing, and then we just went to vegetarian.
What, the cheese is delicious?
And,
Yeah, that
we-
cheese is the staple food.
I took him to Subway and we got the vegan meatballs with the vegan cheese. It was for lunch. This was a whole day, and it was very nice. And then we had spaghetti bolognese, but it was a vegan mince in it, and I actually enjoyed it. It was very, very nice.
Oh,
and then,
shit.
And then,
Okay.
and then I had a big massive bag of Doritos for supper because I was hungry because I went vegan for the day. And then I had vegan sausages for lunch this morning, so that's my whole 24 hours, you see. And then I had chicken for dinner. But
But you don't have to know about that chicken.
and he did say, so it lasted a whole day. But I'm proud of him anyway. So he'd do anything for V-Bucks. Yeah.
Oh, so that's what the V in V-Bucks stands for.
No.
Vegan bucks.
I told him he couldn't do it for a week, and yeah, minus the chicken, he did all right.
Well, chicken's at least healthy for you, so there's that.
Yeah, chickens have no souls. That's what I was trying to tell him when he was talking.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I had 5. They're evil. Roosters are assholes. Yeah, they can be deep fried. Go for it.
Murder dinosaurs.
What was that, Dave?
They're murder dinosaurs.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I know. It's all these vegans that go on and say, "Well, I eat fish. Fish are animals too."
That means you're Episcopalian, you dick.
I know that. I being vegan's cool. I totally get that.
Yeah.
I totally appreciate that. But it's all those in between ones, like a vegetarian, but I eat. I just don't eat red meat.
They're like, I'm vegetarian. I never eat anything wrong except I have some cheese and I have some fish. And sometimes I even have fish eggs. It's like, you are so not vegetarian. Shut the hell up.
But the thing about it is that if somebody told me that I was out the sticks, I was out with Dave, and I really wanted some bacon, and there was a wee piggy there, and the only way I could get bacon is I was to have to do the pig in. I'd be eating the leaves. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I know I couldn't do it. So it's yeah, I can see why people are like that. It's not if somebody's like that, I could totally get their mindset, because that would be me. I'm just lazy and live in a country where everybody dies young due to eating too much meat.
Eating taters, meat, and drinking.
I know. So
what about the question is, but could you kill a fish though? That's the question.
No.
I was just saying, because that's a toss up for some people. I don't think I could unless I was starving. That's about it.
Nah, I still couldn't do it. So that's why whenever people say, "Oh, I'm vegetarian, vegan," I don't. Some people start going, but that's not my style. I I'm lazy and eat too much.
I don't eat meat. I'm a veterinarian. Yeah, that would give you an appreciation for being a vegetarian and whatnot. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Right. I think it's time for a Dave story. There's a cat trying to get through the window again. Do you just do one?
I just did one. I'll do another one.
No, Brian. We'll do it in rotation. Apart from me.
So it's my turn?
Yeah, I'm getting confused. We were talking too much crap there for too long.
Okay, I'm ready. Let me see who wrote this beautiful masterpiece. That's not going to be formatted horribly.
It's your boy Barry, so it is.
Well, it's little boy Barry 76. Hi. Okay, my first time DMing was for a full party of crazed jocks. I'm excited for this one. This was a year or so back now, but the first time I ever DM'd, I ended up with a full party of violent meatheads ranging from lawful good to neutral evil that basically sent my planned campaign down the drain. So for context, the first DM in our college group was also a very good friend of mine. Let's call him Alan. After a few campaigns with Alan, that was a nice one. I expressed my interest in DMing to him, and he suggested that we start a new campaign with our current group that next semester. Awesome, because that gave me about 3 months to prepare. Into the preparations, I got all the players together to discuss characters one by one. Everyone had an idea what they wanted to play, so it was pretty easy on me. It wasn't until after we were done that I took a look at the complete roster before me. It went as follows. A half-orc battle master, a very temperamental dragonborn paladin, a dwarf war druid, which is the best goddamn combination of all time, a bugbear blood hunter, and Alan playing a fucking minotaur bard/barian.
Barbarian, say it right.
A barbarian and rated R, who screamed death metal during his rage. I kind of went quiet until the first session. I didn't want to try to sway anyone's character decision, but I had no clue how 5 muscle-bound, bloodthirsty meatheads would work with the campaign I had laid out thus far. I rolled with the punches, though, and switched it from my plan of go to a merc guild in a tavern to 5 meatheads are hired to escort a lord's daughter cross-country. It all worked out. We all seem to have a blast, and I've been a regular DM for the group ever since. P.S. Literally, the first combat encounter, the dwarf slapped an enemy to death with a burning banana leaf, and the Minotaur blew out the eardrums of another with his bardic inspiration check. DMing for these idiots has been the single greatest D&D experience of my life. And you have no comments, but you deserve a lot, because that was pretty damn cool. I like that.
And I like the way you went full Duke Nukem halfway through it as well.
Duke Nukem, balls of steel. It's like just imagine a Minotaur running up to somebody, grabbing them and choking the shit out of them, going, "I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck."
Family show. It's not really a family show, but it is. That's, oh.
We have
we got a
advice,
super chat.
Citron. How are you doing? Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, that's how you get attention. That's how you get attention. Last time that happened, I ended up reading the story very, very badly. Well,
It was a little blurst.
yeah, it was.
Advice for getting into voice work. I feel like this is a Brian question.
I feel like it's a Brian question too.
Okay. Let me answer real basically, and then with Scott's consent, I could link him to my voice actor.
Of course,
podcast
yes. As long you've only got 30 seconds to explain it, though. We'll have to make it challenging.
Plug now.
Okay, no. So here's what you can do. To get into voice acting, you need good equipment, but you mostly need a good mentality. You need to be prepared mentally. You need to be prepared physically. You also need to be really, really sure of yourself and go straight into it with no regrets. Go on Twitter. Go on castingcallclub.com. Go on voiceactingclub.com. Go on Discords. Apply yourself everywhere you can. Get yourself out there and make sure to know this is not going to be your job for the first couple months, if not first year, because you're not going to make that much money on voice acting alone. There you go.
That's done well, actually.
That's pretty fucking solid.
And TLDR, you basically want to go into this knowing it's okay to fuck up. Please don't go into it.
I fucking know that.
And also, like, definitely, like, make a reel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make you
That's
can
like
make
number one thing you got to do is make a
you
reel.
can make your own demo reel too. Do not be
It was
afraid of doing that.
hilarious.
Exactly. Do not be afraid of making your own
I
demo
just
reel.
made up a bunch of like characters and accents talking about gluten and doing like bits about gluten.
Exactly. See, people
Because
just want to
I
hear.
did it for the pastries. I did it for the pastries. Dave's Cosmic Pastries. That's my cult on Discord.
There, I also linked my little playlist because I've been trying to help new VAs out as much as I can.
Yeah, well,
I'm not a VA. I'm just a guy with a sexy voice and mic.
Yeah,
Sexy
I've
voice.
told this story a whole load of times. Dave responded to a community shout out on YouTube, and
I'm just a fan.
he blew. Yeah, he was a fan originally, and that was whenever I was taking, basically listening to, I'd say 30 or 40 people applied. Dave stood out very, very quickly, but he stood out so well. There was so many people helped on the Discord at the start to keep the channel going. At this time, nearly at this time last year, it was ridiculous. I mean, I'd say there was maybe nobody really goes back and watch those older ones. But I mean, if it wasn't for those guys like Gandalf and stuff like that, there you just this wouldn't be here. And then, but what happened was that because Dave sounded so clear and so crisp, and his video done so well, then it inspired me to go looking for, I'm gonna say, not people giving me help and a hand, an actual voice actor. So I got on the old Twitter for the very first time and came across Brian. And that's the team. It's been the team ever since, and that's where it came from. So Twitter's very, very good. What I did was, how I found Brian was that I picked another very popular D&D channel called All Things D&D, and
I know them.
Everybody loves a good credit. So I went to go down through his description, and I seen that it was Milo VO.
Oh, VO Milo, yeah.
Milo.
Yeah. I'm going to just say right now, fuck you, VO Milo.
Yeah.
He and I have a good banter together, so I love
It's a
him.
proper beef.
Ha! Fuck you, VO Milo.
Yeah, fuck you, Milo. What are you, a nerd?
Suck a dick.
Whoa, family friendly. Oh, no.
Too much? Too much?
Too much. That's what ended up happening.
Suck your sister's dick.
Proper, like I'll roast him, don't worry.
I'll spit roast him. Don't worry.
So, because, so I followed him on Twitter, and then I seen that he was helping other voice actors by trying to help me get work, and then obviously I met Brian that way, and so Twitter's a good one if you get in with the crew and stuff like that there. And I find that most voice actors who are voice actors, even if they're not working, tend to be very, very helpful to other people because everybody's voice is different. There was another guy that he did turn a wee bit crazy, so I know he's not watching. I'll not name his name. And whenever I listened to him, his character voices were brilliant. I mean, like, they were excellent character voices, but that's all he could do. And you couldn't listen to him for 10 minutes in his own voice. Well, I couldn't as a personal thing. Same way I'm Northern Irish and Canadian and American, because most of the people who watch this are from that part of the world. So I'm not going to go and pick somebody from the UK. That was another thing. So there's plenty of people out there, and there's plenty of jobs, and I'm sure there's plenty of things that would be applicable to yourself. Because Dave's a massive D&D fan, and he keeps us right. And he keeps us right with some of the pronunciations and stuff like that.
Best.
Try your best anyway.
I'm not perfect
because I don't get them all either. Like, but it's all the people in the comments. You make one mistake, like, and people roast you. Isn't that right, Brian? Whenever you,
I just had to go because somebody posted in the chat, Milo can't talk back. Well, I'm gonna go say hi to Milo real quick just so he knows.
Yeah,
just so he knows we're.
Cat.
No, oh no, I wish that'd be cute, but no.
It's a good cat name.
Milo, it is a good cat name. Right. We see what happens in Super Chat. You could completely just divert the whole stream for 5 minutes, and I said 30
That's
seconds.
The power of currency.
The power of currency compels you. But thank you for all the super chat, all the love.
Thank you for your super chats. Love you guys.
Much appreciated. And I ended up having to split them there, so I did. So that was done this month for the first time. Because we do it all fair here. We do it all fair. We're a team. We're a happy family.
And we keep it simple.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I hate spreadsheets.
I think that's what keeps us together.
We're not treating it too much because if we go too official, then we're all going to be screwed.
Beaten by a broom. Well, this sounds.
This is yours. I thought you'd like that, Dave.
Loopy Legend.
Great.
That is
all right. Posted by you/Loopy Legend 3 days ago. Grumble.
Dave.
Beaten by a broom. So this just happened. All thought I will have no dignity left after this. I think they meant to say although, but they said all thought. All thought, begone thought. I will have no dignity left after this. I have to tell the story. Let me set the scene. The party is all level 4. I'm the monk. We also have a fighter, rogue, and cleric. We are hired to get a deed to a haunted house that is located somewhere in the haunted house. We have so far been attacked by skeletons in the backyard, suits of armor in the foyer, ghosts in some of the bedrooms. We finally come to the baby's room, and after disturbing the cot, a ghost maid attacked us. It nearly killed my monk, and I was angry with this ghost. Next room we find is a linen closet, right next to the baby's room, full of towels and linen this ghost maid would have looked after. I wanted revenge, so petty me messed up all the linen. The broom in the back of the closet attacked me. To my teammates, it looked like I was going nuts with the broom in the closet as I tried to grapple it. Me and the broom and I, grappled back and forth for 3 turns. After the broom hit me for 8 HP, I kept failing grapple checks and attack rolls. This broom was quite literally mopping the floor with me or sweeping me off my feet. It counter-grappled me, no joke. I even tried to, while holding the broom in grapple, run up the wall to use my weight to body slam the broom onto the ground. Rolled a 2. I did eventually beat the broom, just 4 hit points left. I nat 20 on my last attack roll, and snapped the broom on my leg for the final final blow. I then burnt that broom in a nearby fireplace, along with the linen. You better believe I celebrated burning that broom. Nearly beaten by broom as a level 4 monk. How'd you be? This person must be like Australian or something. I've never heard how'd you be.
That's a very strange outro, I won't lie.
I don't think that's Australian.
How'd you be? What's going on? How'd you be, mate?
Sure
you have a cold one.
Maybe it's Irish.
Doesn't sound like something I'd hear.
Maybe it's Welsh.
Yeah, well, they're crazy. So I mean,
Is it a Welshman? Look at him. Look at him. He runs like a Welshman. Doesn't he run like a Welshman?
Runs like a Welshman. Ooh.
Yeah, Brian, you go for the bonus one because that's too long for me because I'm illiterate.
Mr. illiterate. I was going to call him Shatter Day. So okay, Mr. Saturday.
Mr. Shatner.
Mr. Shatner.
William
Mr.
Shatner.
Shat yourself.
William Shatner. Oh, this reminds me of one of my players. We were playing Curse of Strahd and had just entered the death house. He was a gunslinger and discovered the animated broom in the closet. 1v1. It downed him in just a few rounds. Granted, He was already beaten from the other encounters, but he was also 3rd level Mr. Spock. It was hilarious, especially when he started to try and sweep his unconscious body into a dustpan. He survived, though, as the other party members burned it up, and he succeeded his death-saving throws. Though him and the barbarian died and had to get resurrected via PAX later on, but still loved it. You can do the next one, Scott. That one's
I'll do it.
Go on.
Forget dragons. Cleaning equipment. OP.
I haven't done this. I don't like curbing people's art. It would be how I put that. But Brian, please don't do William Shatner again. That was terrible.
I know.
That was terrible.
That was the point. That was the point.
Oh.
Shit, you got to shit the Shatner if you're going to do a Shatner.
Oh, you shit all over that anyway.
Exactly. You got to shit the
Shatner's a
Shatner,
Canadian treasure.
and you got to put Nicholas back in the cage.
Okay, moving on.
Where to go with this shit?
Okay. Brian,
Listen.
improv is not your strength.
I know. I try.
That's all right. You just keep doing it and you get better. That's the only way.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's it.
Would you say I'm funny?
That's
Would you
okay.
say I'm funny? But would you say I'm funny like a
Yeah, but
comedic, or would you say I'm funny?
You're funny
and
like a clown funny.
cheers.
No. Honestly, you're funny in the way that like someone who doesn't realize that they're funny. is.
So like perfect comedic timing, just no.
Like naturally funny.
Yeah.
Like got the rhythm, got the timing, but like you can
totally
tell that,
oblivious
like,
to
that's just
everything.
how they are.
Yeah.
And like not trying to be funny, and that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
You see,
You know?
you actually know me better than most people because I have to actually chill on the internet. So I do. Yeah, because Dave knows what I'm like whenever we're chatting anyway. Like I'm quite.
He's quite funny.
I would say.
He's
dead
just
inside
out
a
there
little
with
bit,
it, and I
but
love
he's
it.
funny.
Yeah, a lot of stuff where yeah, I have to bite my tongue most of the time, but
I think we all do it
Dude,
in some
tell
way.
me about it. This is me filtered, boys.
yeah, Dave's a lot tamer than what he is, and Brian is.
I'm a mix.
If you watch his streams on his channel, how many subs you're at now?
I'm at 352 actually.
352.
Yeah.
I've watched them, and I am looking forward to when the big 1,000 comes, and you've had your 4,000 hours watch time, and how many times you swear after that, because it's a shit fest. Like
I swear on my streams, but I'm very good on my videos. I've scripted every single one of those puppies, so I filter. I'm like I can't swear. I got to be family friendly.
The reason that I have like no YouTube videos with me talking in them basically is because I have zero filter.
Yeah, I do some days too. I'm like George Carlin some days, and it's not good.
Yeah.
I get shouted at like within the first 15 minutes of me getting up about my language. So Mrs. Ripper,
I literally don't trust people who don't curse.
Mrs.
Okay, that's a good one because if you're cursing, you're basically just being yourself, so it doesn't
Like
matter.
you don't have a filter in between, and if a person's got a filter in between, they might have an ulterior.
They're hiding something exactly.
I was always told never trust a man with a beard
Really?
because they're hiding
Wow.
something. That's 3 people.
See, I was
here.
always told that a beard is a sign of trustworthiness because it displays patience.
That's probably quite a.
We had a good little joke there. It's just ooh.
For Wednesday, Dave, I can't remember. I have to keep it a secret because there's another secret thing happening on Wednesday on the D&D game that I
Big drops, babes. Big drops.
Big drops.
Is there a beard involved in this? I can't remember. I've only ever seen this person once.
This person
No?
alternates between facial hairstyles.
I like my facial hair. The best way to have facial hair is not to trim it.
Fu Manchu.
Although,
No,
unless
you're wrong. It's Fu Manchu, bro.
what's that? Educate
Fu
me. And
Manchu. Just Google it, man.
I don't know. The last time somebody said that to me, I got in
I'll do
trouble.
it for you. So we're good. Okay, yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or mutton chops, dude.
Oh, mutton chops. Two big pork chops.
No, because you see, I'm posh. I do not shave my own face anymore. Unfortunately, I leave it for 6 weeks before I go back to my barber to get a beard trim, and he was not best pleased. So he wasn't.
Oh,
he wasn't best pleased.
I need to see my barber again. He needs to come through for a house cut.
Billy.
It's expensive.
Yeah, no, my guy's very reasonable, so I tip him quite well. But you could tell he was not pleased when he seen me. Like, so he was like, yeah, he's like, 4 weeks, and I'm going, I've got stuff to do.
Like, listen, man, we have things to do. We're stars. Like, no beard cut for you.
Yeah, but you can't walk into a barber's anymore.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be.
You have to book it, and yeah, it's like you walk past 10 times. You walk past 10 times. It's like, but I gotta book it. What am I gonna do? Pull my phone out and book it right in front of you, and then walk into the shop.
You put it up to the glass, like, tell me I can come in.
And I only like one guy, so you can't even do the whole picking thing. Do you know what I mean? The other thing about him is that he basically asked me one time how I liked my hair, and then he begrudgingly did it. And then the second time he asked me how I liked my hair, and then he just totally done his own thing. And then he says, "How do you like your hair?" I was like, "I'm not even gonna tell you. You just do what the hell you want." So I don't even. Yeah. I don't even say. I just basically get in the chair and sit there. And then they insist on washing your hair for some strange reason. And I asked, "Is it because I'm dirty?" The first couple of times I skipped. I was like, "He goes, oh, your hair washed?" And I'm like, "No, I'm away. I'm not getting my hair washed. I shower every day. I mean, I'm not gonna have a man basically wrestle me down to wash my hair." But I just let him do it because I think he enjoys it. And then I got a head massage and all, and then the hands go on the shoulders. The hands go on the shoulders, and then they start getting a wee bit low. And they're like,
"Oh,
I know."
And then you hear little Barry White play.
No, because he kept on saying, he shouts at me because every time his leg touches my leg, I move my leg, and he goes, "Oh, stop doing that! You jump on." I was like, well, "Stop touching my leg." It's a natural.
I don't want to. Ooh, don't want that kind of massage. Go away.
It's a natural reaction.
Have I told you guys about my barber?
He looks like he's got like a full clown tattoo face because I've seen one.
Yeah, he's covered in clown makeup tattoos on his face, and he's been my barber for like 10 years. And
he seems like a mad guy.
Told me, he's an absolute mad lad. But I asked him once, like 6-7 years ago. Yeah, and every once in a while I'll update it. But like, what do you think? Like, what's fresh right now? And so right now, what I got him doing is undercut with a slick back, with a natural taper and a fade.
You're the only person I knew would have all the terminologies. I get my hair cut.
We just go in the bar, like, haircut, please. And Dave's like, I'm too fancy for that shit.
To be honest with you, I care more.
I'm a bougie ass bitch, okay?
I care more about the beard trim than I do about the actual hair.
Oh yeah.
I can understand that.
You ever get like a hot towel?
Oh, I get it every time. Yeah.
Shave?
Every time.
Yes.
Every time.
It's the greatest.
Every time. That's why I don't shave.
People who don't have beards may never truly. If you don't go to a barber, you may never understand this. Like, there's plenty of people who just shave their head, shave their face, and get it over with. You know, like, hair is just a nuisance to them. It just gets in the way.
Oh, it's itchy. Help me. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. But for some, like, that relationship, that intimacy and friendship that you develop with your barber is a sacred thing.
It's like making a new family member. It's great.
I know.
It's a family member.
I know, and you find out that your barber absolutely hates his own family because he had to spend 6 months in the house with them, and I can relate to that. So we're like bros. He's just Turkish, and I'm from here. He's never been so happy to be back to work. So
gets me out of the house, so I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. It's like, oh, okay, so same.
Yeah, I know. It's exactly. But he likes me because I'm a good customer because I've got 4 people going up there like once a month to go and get their hair cut, and then he wonders why I don't go back that often because I can't afford it.
Yes,
give us a discount,
but with the help of your super chats.
Oh, don't do that. I don't.
Scott needs his hair trimmed today.
Yeah, so basically what I do,
my hair trimmed as well, but not on my head, on my shoulders.
Yeah, Dave has, because we got to see more of his body than I ever really wanted to see. He has full Canadian shoulders. So
I'm so Canadian. My shoulders have beards.
Exactly. I have a very Northern Irish thing that called an ass beard. So where I've got more hair in between my legs than anywhere else in my body, which is impressive. Yeah.
And he talked about us having family-friendly conversations. He's like, I have an ass beard.
It's natural, Brian. It's natural. It's a natural beard. It just happens to be between my legs and happens to be thicker and have less grey hairs than any other hair in my body. So thankfully, with my really
Wait,
shit.
you have gray hairs on your ass? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't. It's still blonde like I was originally back in the day.
Right?
I got blonde and blonde. No, I
you bleach it? That's bless.
Got to get a little
Bless your
manscaping in there.
I don't think
Bless your starfish.
I don't think they have enough bleach to do mine.
What, you don't have enough anal bleaching places in Northern Ireland?
It's something that's very LA. It's not something that's very common.
It is
here.
incredibly LA. Specifically, it's very West Hollywood.
Yep.
So Dave, what was it like, Dave? What was it like?
What was it like? I've actually never done it. To be fair. Don't get me wrong. I've considered it. I have yet to pull the trigger.
Yeah, no. But if you're in a certain industry and you happen to have a 4K camera just placed there nicely, I'd totally understand it.
Wait. You want me to film me getting my anus bleached?
No. I understand that there's certain people in certain professions that could justify spending the time, money, and effort and possible burn to get that done.
To bleach your butthole?
Yeah, I could totally. I'm trying to skirt round the
ass.
But Dave, where would it benefit you?
What do you mean?
What would be the benefit for you?
Fucking in the bedroom, dude. Do you not eat ass? Like, what's up?
Family friendly.
Oh, God.
I mean, you asked. You asked.
Scott did kind of do that himself there.
Yeah, but
you walked right into that one, bro.
What's it matter if it's...
I got nothing for you. I'm not going to, get all sheepish and back down.
Yes, like, if you asked me, I'd be like, no, we can't talk about that. And Dave's like...
Oh, he would go red in the face. I would be like, because booty. What the fuck, bro?
Dave's just like, I'm fucking there.
I think whenever I visit, Dave, we need to hit the salon.
We need to hit the anal bleaching salon. Absolutely.
We got a whole
I'm
hand.
sure I can find us one.
You'll need to phone ahead a few weeks and just make sure they don't serve any customers, so they get enough for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm crying, boys.
This is helping my eye heal. I'm good. The tears.
I'm from a different world. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you are. This is America. And in America, we eat the booty.
We bleach our asses in America.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but the tinge, the skin gradient. You know when you go to the dentist and they give you all the wee sheets of how white your teeth are.
No.
That won't stop me. That's all I'm gonna say, Dave. It doesn't really bother.
It's bold of you to assume that the anal bleaching salon has the little slides of different anal hair colors. Oh yes, I think I was gonna go for the nice teal today.
Yes.
I want mine.
Could I get it dyed with UV paint?
Yeah.
Oh my lords. Oh my boys.
Rusty trombones, indeed.
Yeah.
Right. Back to the stories.
My head's fucking hurting as gold.
Yes, onto the story about sucking toes. Who wants this one?
Jesus Christ.
On a side note, I dislike feet so much that I can't
I'm sure you do.
I can't even touch my own feet.
Oh no.
So how do you keep them clean?
Water?
He gets pressure washer. He goes outside every day with a pressure washer.
Water. If I touch my own feet, if I haven't got socks on, if I touch my own feet when I'm sleeping, it wakes me up.
You are a very weird man.
Thank you. I agree.
I don't know why. I don't know
You
why.
are, because you're weird and suppressed. Probably a combination of the two.
I just don't do feet. It's as simple as that.
Maybe you actually do feet, and that's why you're
no.
terrified
It's
to
literally
do
like a
feet.
vomit sort of feeling. It's not.
I'm not here to yuck the yum.
It's not a.
Dave's like, I'm not shaming.
There's loads of other stuff that I'm into, but feet are definitely not. When you don't even like your own feet, you know you've got a problem. Right. Oh, we got light. Dave doesn't realise he's got the Elgato Stream Plus where he's turned on his light.
It's being weird. Like I tried to turn it on earlier, and it just like shut off immediately. And I don't know what's going on, but I guess it's charged enough now.
I was thinking about getting a light, but then I didn't really care how much my face looks on the screen, so it's sort of it's there. It'll do. I don't want to scare you off.
I'm the star of the show.
Sparkling everywhere.
Right.
I need another beer, boys.
I've got a nice glass of rum ready for me after I'm done here.
Bro, I drank too much hard liquor this past week. We went through an entire expensive bottle of scotch in like 2 sittings.
That's how you
between
do
the
it.
2 guys.
That's how you do it. I'm gonna watch.
Oh my fuck! It was the worst hangover I've had since VidCon last year. I want to say.
I find that
VidCon was a nightmare.
I wake up with a hangover sometimes and then forget that I actually had a drink the night before. And I'm like, why am I feeling so rough? Oh, yes, there's a bottle of red wine sitting in the kitchen empty. So, that's when you know you've drank too much. Right. Who's doing the last one? Who's doing the
I
last?
just did the last one.
Oh, well then. Dave.
So I guess I'm on
Curse
it,
strap,
talking about
yeah.
the toes.
So,
Posted by you/Bencher11. 3 days ago. Cursive Strahd failure. Ellipsis. If you haven't played this campaign, don't worry. I'm not spoiling anything. Yes. Vampires. Basically, the entire game is vampires and their nonsense. First village, they get to do a random encounter and get vampire. While me being a classy DM and with very good improved skills, I start to monologue to my players. Blah, 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 Strahd, blah, blah, blah. Ropes done from Flash. That sort of thing. Forgive me, I don't exactly remember everything I said. And right before I say, roll initiatives, I say these words, I will suck your... A player made a weird sound and broke my train of thought. Toes. So they laugh and just walk away from the encounter. So needless to say, no one takes that vampire seriously. Let's see the comment.
the one comment.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's not me this time, I promise.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gently scrolling in case we have to like purge. Oh.
Damn, I've done that before, sucking toes. Okay. In one campaign, there was meant to be kind of a badass priest mage dude in a temple, but the moment I accidentally called his acolytes altar boys, he lost any sense of seriousness as a character. I think the comment might have beat the story there.
Yeah.
Come with me, my altar boys!
Please tell me that's the same context over there than it does here.
Yes.
We got sidetracked really badly tonight. But that's
Well,
about
I mean,
I'm
that's-
not even mad about it. More
that's-
stories for
that's-
next time.
Yeah, that's part of the fun, though.
that's as I said at the start.
If you're not having a silly time, like
If you're not
Okay,
if you're not laughing, you're really not loving. That's the whole quote there with it.
Well, thank you, Bran. That's awfully nice.
You're welcome. I try. I am a soft boy at heart. I just can be a little George Carlin when I want to be. Because I watched him way too early in life.
Yeah.
You're Dave's the softy soft serve.
I'm a softy soft serve.
Someone go
Soft
get
serve with a
where's my
candy shell.
yeah. Just give me the soft serve in my stoma right now.
I'm
Hurry up.
walking over here.
Your face, Dave.
I'm
That's
walking
gonna-
over
Turn into a
here.
game. He's like, I'm walking here.
That's another screen grab, so it is, if I've ever seen it.
Oh,
Great.
gotta have like a
Oh,
hockey ready.
great. Please don't.
It's not as bad as when we tried to screen grab Waffle walking away from the camera like 30 times.
Yes, he went in before the very first 50k game stream. He decided to go into his bathroom and was he putting contact lenses in? But he was like
he was putting in contact
Who?
lenses and he was waffle.
No waffles.
Waffle.
And Scott was like all grins ear to ear and he's like, hee. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to get a screen cap of Waffle's ass. I'm like, what are you doing? Like he said it so mischievously. He's like, shh, I'm trying to get a screen cap of his ass.
And just I hit the windows in the SK. I get the wee snipping tool. I'm just about to drag it, and then with his heel of his foot, he just closes the door behind him.
Yeah, he just had this like spider sense. He's like, boop, nope, denied.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I missed that. That would have been a good
Oh,
emoji.
That oh
that
god.
would've been great.
Anything,
Like,
I would've-
emoji for the server.
Somebody
It's like colon waffle ass. It's like, yes, what?
exactly. But he's been working very hard. I haven't spoken to him properly in a long time. He's been working very hard over lockdown. Oh, look at Dave. That's what he's been practicing for the last week when he was on holiday.
No, actually, I was practicing canoeing because I'm a boss.
I knew that was coming. How was your canoeing?
killed it.
Did you lose any
My
glasses?
game is... No, I did not.
You lose your phone?
No,
water
I did
damage?
not. My phone didn't go anywhere near the water.
Nolan and I were so ready to get like a text and shit from him. It's like, hey guys, I'm under the water. I can't get my phone right now, but it's there.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to end it on a high note. What do you think? We will be back. Oh, I don't even know how the release is going this week. It's still every other, as of next week, the start of next week. This time next week, I said it right. There will be a video or a stream every day. 10 o'clock my time. Dave, you do the rest of the times.
2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. GMT.
That's it. He's got it all nailed down. Yeah, every day.
I don't have my soundboard with me today.
You're in your house. Did you take it with you, did you? To go canoeing? Were you canoeing with it? Just speakers up on the canoe, bashing the button? I've got this mad idea of what's going on Dave's holiday. He's told me a wee bit about it, and I've just made all this shit up. Basically, bacon.
Yeah, literally, it was just
everywhere.
like a bunch of drinking. It was literally just a bunch of dudes drinking, smoking tree, and canoeing, and fucking fishing, and that's it. And flying a drone around, and hiking, and shooting BB guns.
Which is literally the best thing for
Best
America.
fucking holiday ever. Just endless food,
Exactly.
endless bacon.
I haven't been on holiday in 3 years. Bad times.
I went to
I think it's time,
England
man.
last year.
VidCon 2020, call it work.
Yeah,
Or 2021, I guess. 2020 already happened. and
Yeah,
we're
let's go
online.
2021 so we don't die.
went early a couple of years ago.
I doubt it's going to happen in 2021. I bet you.
Yeah, I went early on
'Cause
holiday.
they always do it in Anaheim.
I don't know. It depends on the whole thing, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll definitely come over. I don't know if I could fly like for like a full day.
Oh,
For like 3 days
Wish
there.
yourself here.
the fly to New York and then get a bus or a train. Go via Amtrak.
I just fly.
No, just fly it direct to LA. It'll be easier.
He needs a lot of Xanax for that, though.
So take a
Oh
lot of Xanax.
yes, if we did get to 17 other viewers, what are you going to do to leave? I'm going to. Yeah, I basically threatened everybody on the Discord that if they didn't watch, I'm going to make Leaf do bad stuff to them, and I'm going to check the stats. And I have a funny feeling that whoever's on the Discord that I'm no longer the owner of is in for a bad night, because Leaf is a good boy and he does exactly what he's told. So
Y'all are fucked.
and he's going to take
And
great,
I get to watch.
and he's going to take great joy doing it.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah.
an emotional sadist.
I'll get a couple people giving me like play-by-plays in my Discord going, hey, Brian, you're missing out. I'd be like, are you guys sure about
Cool.
that?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm
No,
good.
I haven't had a holiday. Basically, couldn't afford it 1 year, couldn't afford it second year. This year could do, and then the world ended. So I've been stuck here, and
Had a couple days and then Doomsday happened. We're all screwed.
yeah, and one of our local airline companies still owes me 1,500 quid. So I can't even afford to go right now either. I know. Yeah, I keep on getting these emails telling, "Oh, we'll offer you credit and all this sort of stuff." No, because you'll be bankrupt by the time I get to go. So, yeah, I think we're going to go away for MrRipper's birthday next February, and then I'm going to go away for my birthday in April, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm more of an all-inclusive, lie there like a beached whale on the side of the pool, hammered at
That's
11
the move, dude. Fucking
hammered at 11 o'clock in the
smashing
morning.
Adequate food, like nonstop, just binge eating and drinking.
I like it.
Blah,
Yeah, and then
fun.
basically being in agony on the plane on the way home because you're 6'4" and
We
you
just
don't fit
brought
in a
enough
chair
food
anymore.
and booze for
Oh,
it to be all inclusive. That was the move.
Yeah, I think this time now maybe we'll not do the all inclusive bit because the wee lad is he take him out for dinner and then he says, "Oh, Dad, I want chicken and chips. I want chicken and chips. I want chicken and chips." And you pay 7 quid for it, or 10 quid, or 20 quid, or 50 euros, or 100 euros, and they stick it down the plate and he goes, "I don't like that." It's like,
Oh, no. I know my kids are going to be like that one day. I'm going to be like, Chelsea, we're going to disown them.
Yeah, no, it's brutal. Like, and he does it every time. It's like,
Oh.
like, I didn't like the look of that person, so I'm not going to drink the Coke or have the ice cream thing. No,
it's
you
like-
can't
like
do
they
that.
Delivered,
You
they
can't do
delivered
that.
it. Like, I don't like him. Dad, no, I want another one.
Yeah, and then he doesn't eat it and goes, "Can I have a bit of toast?" And you're like, no, that's not how it works. So
No,
all
you
place is
can't-
handy when you get kids because you can basically just let them go and smash the place, and then Yeah, and then you feel really bad because he's lifted far too much and he doesn't eat it. And then you have to scrape half of it off the plate. I hate all that too. That's why I don't like all-inclusives.
Take leftovers and eat it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good strategy though. It's like, oh, you're not gonna eat it, I will.
Oh, but me. Yeah, that's that basically used to work, but now he knows I will eat it. And it's
Now
not
he
really.
goes and orders shit that you don't want.
Wow, he's got you sorted.
He's a sharp
Oh,
lad.
what a
He's a sharp
jerk.
lad. He's a sharp lad.
I'm proud.
Yeah, he gives me the runaround. Right, Brian, have you got your wee thing ready for all your social medias?
I have nothing ready, but I do have
Do you want me
something.
to do the outro this time then?
Oh, then
Shit, go for it, Dave. No, go for it. You're
I
you're
don't
the
have
first
anything
time-
ready either, but I can
Screw
rattle
it. No,
off
you're
real
back.
quick.
You're back. You're
I
alive.
am
Do it.
back. Thank you all for tuning in. Please join our group finder Discord. The link is in the description. Thank you to all of our sponsors for the past month. We've had Reroll, we've had Campfire. Did we do Craig's Cottage?
Greg's Cottage.
And what was the last one? It was Protect the Caravan.
Yep.
Protect the Caravan.
Yes,
And we had
So-
Grim Hollow as well.
Grim Hollow.
Oh, cool. Grim Hollow.
We have a
yes.
few
Thank
new
you,
ones
Grim
coming
Hollow.
too. We have a few new ones coming.
Yeah,
One
we
I'm
don't need to shout them out yet.
no, but you don't even know about
Their
them,
videos
so
haven't come up.
you don't even know
Yeah,
about them.
so thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to everybody who not so super chatted. Thank you to our mod team over in Discord world, and that kind of pours over into YouTube and I guess Reddit as well. Thanks to Rip Daddy for giving us a community to talk shit to and just have a good time with.
Well, thank you. No, thank you, because
where
there's no
can
community
Brian-
without people in it. So
I agree. Brian, where can we find you, bud?
You can find me at Brian Vaughn VA on YouTube or Twitter, and then from there you'll find my Discord and any other links you want to stalk me on for voice acting or gaming goodness. What about you, Dave?
All my socials and shit are on my website, www.davemakesnoises.com. DaveMakesNoises.com.
I linked it in the chat in case you need to find it.
I'm gonna soon be on.
champion.
I'm gonna soon be on OnlyFans, getting my anus bleached.
Just going to be pictures of fans.
Once I get to 250,000 subs, I am going to get my anus bleached on OnlyFans.
Anal bleaching at 250K subs on OnlyFans.
That's it.
All right,
That's
you heard the
it.
man.
That's it.
You heard the man. It's canon now. 250,000 subs. Rip Daddy bleaches his anus on OnlyFans.
Yeah. No.
Oh my gosh.
You can find me on Twitter. I'm going to make a active effort to be a bit more tweety on it. You can find me on the
yeah?
Discords. I have actually said it multiple times in stream, but I don't think anybody knew this. Apart from the guys that watch the streams every week, I was off this week. Brian was off this week. Dave was off this week. First time we've had off in nearly a year.
Oh, so nice.
So we're back at it. I basically try to stay away from the computer and try to stay away from Discord. I did DM people, but I wasn't on chatting, but I will be on. And I'm going to try and hit the Reddit as well, because this is full week. We're full back at it this week, guys. Full back at it.
We're full steam more than ever before, in fact.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hit him with that Craig's Cottage link, bro.
Yeah,
Craig's
smash
Cottage.
it.
If you want some fly-ass D-bags, and by D-bags, I mean dice bags, have our boy Craig crochet you some of that shit, man. Craig's D-bags are the greatest. I actually used a D-bag as my pick bag for my camping trip. Yeah, it's currently sitting in the case of a 75-year-old Gibson guitar containing just a couple of guitar picks.
Right.
And it's serving its purpose very well. I brought the cactus because it's blessed.
Where is my messages? I got a message. I'm going to let you all know so you can all be equally as disappointed as I am when I'm wrong about it. But I cannot find my messages on my phone. Where are they?
Is it Mr. Ripper or Rip Daddy for the code?
Oh, Craig's there. He'll be able to tell you.
Craig, tell us
Oh
the
my
code.
god, Mind Flayer and Succulent. I want all of them. I want to catch
Oh,
them all,
I saw
Greg.
a succulent. It looks so good.
I feel
I
like
want to see the Mind Flayer. That sounds fucking sick, dude, and like weirdly cuddly.
I feel like one of these old people that is staring at their phone and they can't see the app that they're looking for, and they're spending
God,
far too.
wait till I get my first phone one day. It's gonna be even worse. I'll be like, where's the flipper at?
Why do Samsungs have these like random primary colors? They did it. That's what put me off them before. And yeah, I got a message telling me your FedEx package is due to be for delivery on the 9th. I have no idea what I'm getting from FedEx, but the only thing it could possibly be is my D-bag.
D-bags.
Is my
The
D-bag.
dice bags,
The Rip
So-
D-bag.
which are still very sturdy.
It was telling me
Oh my god, Brian.
how was
Every day I do it. Every damn
Don't.
stream.
But then they've got my mobile number. So could it be that? Could it be my chair? I hope it's the tea bags over my chair.
Oh, Craig,
I
we
mean, I
love
thought
you
the
more than we
chair
love
was gonna
chairs.
Take a lot longer.
Yeah.
The chair's probably going to be like mid-September, if not late September. Then
But
you'll
it-
get
Already
the.
early.
But it
soon.
knows my number. I'll have to double check that. So yeah, I'm super excited. I care more about the tea bags than I care about my chair. I do, even though my chair
I need
creaks
a better chair soon.
and it's giving me like back pain, and it makes me want to go nowhere near my computer. So that's the problem whenever you work from home now permanently. That you appreciate the chair that your boss told you all about that cost them so much money. And and then you thought, here, mate, you're just a complete dick. You're on a business. You got to give people seats to sit on. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, now I can appreciate that. Dave looks very comfortable in his chair at all times.
Oh, I'm kicking back. My feet is up, bro. We're chilling. But my chair is not all that comfortable. To be fair, it like digs into my shoulder blades in a shitty way, but it's what I have, so I have to make the most of it.
Yeah, as I said, I think I've got the same chair as Dave, but
Yours is probably better. It costs double. It's probably better.
No. My new chair is not that dear, but it's one of those mesh ones. This one is a £60 eBay special, which is totally fine.
Oh yeah,
when
that's
you,
closer to like what I got.
when you game for like half an hour on a Sunday evening, that's totally acceptable. It is totally fine. It doesn't bother you. But my house, how I realised how bad it was, is that my house sits at an angle. It's subsiding slightly because the house is sold. And I moved my chair to see where the bookshelf is behind me. I moved my chair there, but I was sitting like this here. So
you're like,
the whole lane and the chair was
up, dudes?
creaking, and so it's I'm too tall and too fat for it. So I'm going to give it to one of my children, and I get to listen to it creak.
Lucky,
above
I'm
me.
just too fat for mine.
I feel that I suffer
tall.
from that problem. I suffer from that problem too. Right? I think
Ditto.
I think we're going to end it. I
think
will.
that's we said we were gonna end on a positive note. Instead we started body shaming ourselves.
That's not,
We love ourselves and we love each other.
Body
Don't
confidence.
Should
judge.
we like end on a sing along to fix it or no?
No. I gotta watch The Boys, guys. I've already told you
You gotta
that.
watch
Yeah,
the boys. You
guys,
gotta
go watch
your
The Boys.
bedtime, Rip Daddy.
It's 10:15.
All right.
10:15.
I'll go
Right,
join you and watch
11.
the boys.
Yeah, I hope is everybody watching The Boys.
I'm not. I'm fucking playing video games, dude.
I'm gonna edit some stuff, play video games, watch the boys.
Yeah, but you still got all night. We could watch like literally. You get the whole. Dave
We
could
can
get,
watch.
I gotta
Dave
go
could get the whole
walk
first
my
season
dog.
in, and we have something to talk about on Wednesday. You know, he get the whole first season, and I'm gonna probably.
Scott's
end up
got
staying up
1 hour.
I've got 1
Now
hour.
I feel left out. I might have to watch the show. What's it on?
You
Amazon?
can watch it on Amazon, but there are other places.
If you want, is there other
Amazon.
places? You want me to stick it up here? That's one way to end the stream is by basically getting stuck down.
Hey everybody, let's just watch it together on Rip Daddy's Amazon account publicly.
I would put it on
Hey, Rip
Discord.
Daddy,
can-
show
you
us your
can-
password and social security number.
Thanks,
Oh,
J.
right,
Ross.
Yes, happy September.
Shout out for Simple Simps. There you go.
Right. I keep on doing this every
Right.
week. I gotta go. Just gotta go.
call it.
Just gotta hit this.
Let's
stuff.
call it. Goodbye,
ya.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Go to League of Love. Please
Bye-bye.
sub for Nat 20s.
Dave,
Please sub for Nat 20s. Please sub for Nat 20s.
J.
Please
Rock,
sub for Nat 20s.
Leaf. Before I go, I hope you're there. Punish them. Punish them. Punish them
Yeah,
all.
they didn't show up. They will all suffer by
Just
your
punish
hand.
them.
By your skilled hand.
Suffer the consequences.
Yes, 1,700 people did not show up, Leaf. This is all on you now.
Yep.
It's in your court.
And I'm going to go to bed, and then hopefully we don't get hammered with negative comments on YouTube chat later on. So, but I encourage, I fully encourage you. I fully encourage you to try your best. Right. That's a positive note we've ended on.